Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Monkey Putter with another course review from PGA Tour 2K23. Now the course I'm going to be playing today is called Tombstone Flats. I've had a message from the course designer to say that it's his latest edition and he would like me to take a look. So I'm very flattered to do that. So let's head off to that first tee and we'll get this round underway. Okay. Right, so I'm playing off the black tee, which is just over 7,000 yards. As you can see, we've got a par 3 to open the round with. It's a 60-foot drop in elevation, so we can probably take about 20 yards off that. So it's going to be playing about 169. I think I might try a 7-iron, but just increase the loft a little bit. Oh, swing plane's a bit off there. Might get a kick to the left off that slope. Will it come back down towards the hole? No, but safely on the green. Okay. Bit of right to left on this one. Tracking well. Oh, what a super putt to start the round with. Birdie at the first. I can see there looking at the scorecard, we've got a couple of par 5s coming up on the front 9. Well, that was a weird swing, but I got away with it. $141 to go. Slightly uphill. Yeah, not bad. Okay, another right to left putt. Well, I didn't see it drop, but I heard it, so that's good. This is an interesting hole. It's a par 4, but as you can see, right in my landing area, there's a lot of rough and trees and all sorts of rubbish. So we need to avoid that. Now, the ideal line is down that right hand side, but as you can see the fairway does get quite narrow. It's going to need a good swing. Yeah, my swing's not great at the moment. That's going to be in the... Oh, it might hang on. Oh, it did. It just managed to hang on to the fairway. That was lucky. 165 yards. Oh my goodness me, what on earth was that? That was a terrible swing. I do find with these master difficulty settings I am so inconsistent. That's quite a nice chip. Just a par. Seems a nice setting for a golf course. Only played 3 holes so far, but it's looking good. Quite like the use of the retaining wall over there on the left hand side. That needs to bite, I think. Now, the key thing to remember with this version of the game, and to be honest with you, I keep forgetting this myself, is that you don't have to keep hitting it perfect. It's not like 2K21 where you were trying to get perfects all the time and you would benefit from it. You've just got to try and get as close to perfect as you can, and you should still score reasonably well. Is he going to reach? Yes, another good putt. And I think that's the other key thing as well, is that it's important to give yourself a chance. And I know I've said this before in other videos that I've done, but in this version of the game, give yourself a chance. Hit the fairways, hit the greens. You just don't know, the putt might drop. But if you are missing the greens or the fairways, but if you're missing the greens, the chipping is considerably harder than 2K21. So just get on the green and give yourself a chance. (162), slightly uphill. Into a slight breeze as well. Oh no. My timing is terrible at the moment. Okay, we've got 5 inches uphill. Not too much break on it. Didn't quite read it right. Okay, so we've got our first par 5 of the round coming up. Hole number 6. Oh, it's a long one though. 630 yards. Really, really important to hit that fairway. Oh, that's good. Found the fairway. So what have we got left? 284 to go. It's slightly downhill. Might be able to reach actually with a 3-wood. Swing plane is a little off. Just needs a kind bounce. That's looking pretty good. Could do with it stopping now though. Now this eagle putt looks pretty straight to me, I have to say. Eagle always looks good on the card. Now then, straight par 4. Fairway gets quite narrow when you get just over 300 yards, about 320 yards from the tee. $152 to go. Oh, I think that's the first one I've hit slow. Oh dear, that was not good. I'll be happy with 2 putts from here, that's for sure. Not sure it's... Oh, it's looking good, actually. Oh, I was going to say I'm not sure it's going to reach, but it had plenty of pace on it. Just didn't quite have the right line. Another par 5. Bit shorter than the last one. Oh dear. Is that going to stay on the fairway? That could be in big trouble. No, it's fine. That's a relief. 231 yards to go. Actually, what's the slope like when we get down there? It's fairly flat. I haven't mentioned this yet, but I'm only using the default ball. I very rarely use the special ball sleeves. I tend to save them for society events, I guess, primarily TGC tours. So I guess I haven't decided what I'm going to use for this week's event yet, but I need to look at that at some point. But generally when I'm doing a video, it's literally just the default ball. I'm not a big fan of the sleeves, to be honest, but they're there. I've got to use them, so I just have to accept it. And if I don't use them, I may be at a disadvantage when I'm playing in a society event. It's not going to turn enough. Oh, what a shame. Just a fraction on the firm side, I think. That's a birdie though. Can't complain with that. So we started the front 9 with a par 3 and we finished the front 9 with a par 3. Just having a look at the view. So we've got 211 yards to go. into a slight breeze. I think I'm going to go with a 4-iron here. I've really got to work on my swing playing. That is coming back though. If that goes in, oh my goodness me, that was nearly a hole in one. And that just kind of proves my point. You don't have to hit it necessarily perfect or have the perfect swing plane. If you get close enough, you should get a decent result, and that's exactly what happened there. Nice tap in for a birdie 2 to finish the front nine. So I started with a 2 and finished with a 2. My caddy has been very helpful today, bless her. I don't have a name for my caddy yet. I've just realised I need to come up with a name. If you guys have named your caddy, pop it in the comments down below. I'd be really interested to know what you've called him or her. Another par 5. Oh, that one's slightly slow as well. Ah, that's a shame. That really is. I'm going to have to chip that one. 21 yards. Ah, too slow. Nice birdie. Okay, so the 11th hole, par 3, 232 is quite a long one. Five wood, I'm not sure, might be a fraction too long. I'm going to try it though. No, I've pushed it right. Kick left. Oh dear. Just into the light rough. Oh, that's not very good. My chipping is quite poor actually. Something I need to work on. Thankfully it was a fairly straight putt. But I would have liked my chip half that distance. .82 yards to go. I'm going to try the pitch shot here. That's pretty good for distance, but the line could have been better. And this looks quite straight. There's a subtle break in both directions, but hopefully they'll cancel each other out. I'm certainly enjoying the course. Some of the fairways are quite generous. "90 yards to go." I think I might try the gap wedge with a pitch here, but I'm going to increase the loft a little, not too much. That needs to bite. No, I should have put some spin on it as well. I was hoping that the extra loft might land it short enough not to worry about the backspin, but unfortunately it's run on too far. I've got a tricky putt here. Again, it's a double breaker. I'm tempted to aim pretty straight. The ball should slow down as it gets nearer the hole. Just not sure about that first grid line there. Now I'm going to try it. I'm going to aim straight and see what happens. I reckon if this is going to miss, it's going to miss slightly to the right, because I can't quite figure out how much. No, I'm chickened out. I'm going to aim a fraction to the left. Oh, I can't decide. I'm going to go straight. I'm going to go straight. No, I should have aimed slightly left. I talked myself out of that one. I couldn't decide, and then I made the wrong decision. Idiot. Oh well. Just a par. Okay, now this is a shorter par 4. I don't think I can reach it even though it's downhill, but if I hit a good drive, I shouldn't be too far away. That's a nice shot. 35 yards to go. Looks quite a flat green. I might actually have a go at chipping this. Because it's a flat green, I might get enough run to take me up to the hole. It needs a 10-yard run. I'm not sure this is going to reach, but I'm going to try it anyway. Not too bad. That gives me a good chance of a birdie. And again, it's, as you can see, it's very flat. I think the only thing I would say potentially, if I was going to be a bit nitpicky, I would say some of the fairways are a little too wide, and I think some of the greens are a little too flat. I mean, this one looks like it's got some more undulations in it, and that's great, but there's a couple of greens like the one I just played that are a bit too flat. But it's only a nitpicking thing, it's not a massive issue. Needs a kind bounce, that one does. That's a good result. So here again, you can see that's pretty flat. So 16th hole, par 5, slightly uphill. Good timing, but the swing plane was a bit wobbly on that one. I'm right down the middle of the fairway, and that's the important thing. Just need to avoid that right-hand bunker if I can. Not sure if I can reach, actually. Please don't bounce to the right. That's okay. Oh, that was a really bad chip. Not quite sure what I did there, but I didn't hit it hard enough, that's for sure. Right. This is for birdie. Oh, it's not going to turn. It didn't turn. Oh, I misread it. That's a really good opportunity missed. A poor chip and a poor putt cost me there. This is a huge green. Possibly too big. But the nice thing about a big green, I used to hate big greens. I used to hate them with a vengeance, but I warmed to them on the basis that if you hit a bad shot, yes, potentially you're still going to be on the green, but you're going to be in 3-putt range. And that in itself can be quite a challenge. And also I think it gives the course developer plenty of options for having 4 different pin positions. So I have warmed to them a bit. Now then, I'm going to hit the 7-iron, but I'm going to increase the loft a bit. Oh no, I've hit it slow, you muppet. Yeah, so look, a classic example there. I hit a poor swing. I'm on the green, but I'm over 40 feet away. So I've got to be careful here. I don't 3-putt it. There's quite a bit of break on this one too, which is nice to see. Means I'm going to have to think this one through. But I'm looking for 2 putts here. Oh, I don't think I've hit that hard enough. Is it going to get there? No, it's not, but it should be close enough for a par. So on to the final hole now. Hole 18. It's a short par 4, but it's slightly uphill and it's into the breeze. Oh dear, I've hit that slow. Needs a kind bounce to the left. That's fine, that's okay. Right, let's see if we can get this close. 53 yards. tempted here to try a pitch, actually. Sorry, a flop shot. No, okay, not great. Oh, what a lovely putt to finish with. Well, as I say, that's a really nice course. It's really pleasant to play. My only minor criticism is I think some of the fairways are too wide, and some of the greens are possibly a little bit too flat. But on the whole, it was fun to play. It'd be interesting to play it again in high winds, but it's a good course. So well done to the course designer. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button down below, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. So take care, everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.